Here we are in the mid-chapter 1 review exercises numbers 11 through 19 with the solutions. We are told here to subtract, which means we're going to have some opposite signs going on in most of them. So let's look at this. -5 minus a minus 18, those two negatives together are a plus, so we have opposite signs. We write it with the biggest one on top. That's a positive 18 and a -5. So 8 minus 5 is 3, 1 minus 0 is 1, 18 minus 5 is 13, and the answer is positive. Number 12. This is a -3 plus a -15. Now note, they're both negative. That's the same thing as writing -3 minus 15, but they're both negative, so it's a -3 and a -15. This is actually, those are the same, which means this is actually an addition problem. 3 plus 15 is 18, all in the negative direction. So this means you're actually adding. If they are the exact same sign, that means they're both pulling in the same direction. A 3 and a 15 both pull down to a -18. Number 13. 12 minus 37 is a positive 12 and a -37, meaning this is a subtraction problem. We write it with the strongest, that one, on top. So that's -37 and a positive 12. So now we can do the subtraction. 7 minus 2 is 5. 3 minus 1 is 2. And the strongest one, which is the 37, its sign wins. So -25 is the answer. Good. Number 14. 1,235 minus 7,121. If you compare them, you can see this guy is bigger. That's only 1,000. That's 7,000. So we write it with the strongest one, -7121 on top and a positive 1235 on the bottom. Now subtract. 1 minus 5. We can't do that. 1 is too small. So we borrow. And then we added 10 over here. So this is now 7,100 and 10D 11. That's 21. Yes. 11 minus 5 is a 6. Now 1 minus 3, that's too small, so that becomes a 0. Borrow, and now it's 11 minus 3 is an 8. 0 minus 2, that's too small, so we borrow from that guy, and now it is 10 minus 2 is an 8. 6 minus 1 is 5. And the stronger of these two was a -1, so the guy is in debt, $5,866. It's like if somebody had 1,235 and lost 71.21, they're now in the hole, 58.86. Okay, next one, number 15. A couple of problems here. So this is a subtraction problem. We got a positive and a negative. Strongest one is on top, but the decimals are not lined up. So let's write it out here a little bit nicer so the decimals line up. And minus, that's 17.986. Decimal right there. Okay, 0 minus 6. We should put that 0 there. 0 is too small for that, so we take that, knock it down to a 4, and that makes that a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 8, that's too small. 14 minus 8 is 6. 2 minus 9, nope, too small, so that's a 3. Wow, we had to do a lot of borrowing. 12 minus 9 is a 3. 3 minus 7, nope, that one's too small. 13 minus 7 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 2 minus 0 is 2. Strongest one wins. Strongest one was a positive, so we're left with 216.364. Good deal. Number 16. Fraction. 17 and 4/5 minus 10 and 3/5. Let's write this out with the strongest one. That's this guy on top. 17 and 4/5 minus 10 and 3/5. Based on how we wrote it, we know that the answer is going to end up being positive because we have more positives than negative. 4 minus 3 is 1/5. 7 minus 0 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. And the strongest one was positive, so the answer is 7 and 1/5. Good. Now let's do number 17. These are pretty much lined up already. That's good. Oh, but the negative is stronger. See, this is 2,357, and that's 7,851. So the strongest one has to go up on top. We need to rewrite this. 78.51 and 23.57. They're opposite signs, so we're subtracting with the strongest on top. 1 minus 7. Nope, that's too small. So that's a 4. Borrow, and that exchanging 1 10 will give us 10 more there, making that 11. 11 minus 7 is a 4. 4 minus 5, nope, that one's too small, so that now becomes 7. Borrow over there, and it makes it a 14. 14 minus 5 is a 9. 7 minus 3 is 4. And 7 minus 2 is a 5. And then the strongest number was negative, so the answer is negative. Good. Number 18, 5 and 7 nineteenths minus 3 and 9 nineteenths. Strongest one is this one, goes on top. So 5 and 7 nineteenths minus 3 and 9 nineteenths. Okay, so 7 minus 9, that one's too small, so we borrow from here. And when we put it over there, that 1 becomes 19 nineteenths. So 7 and 19 is 26 nineteenths. That's what it became. So 26 nineteenths minus 9 nineteenths is 17 nineteenths. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. The one on top, the stronger one, was positive, so the answer is positive. Good. And the last one, number 19. 9 and 10 elevenths minus 17 and 2 elevenths. The strongest one is this guy, so that we're going to put him on top, 17 and 2 elevenths. And the positive one is 9 and 10 elevenths. 2 minus 10, nope, that's too small, so we do that. There's a 1. It comes out with 11 elevenths, so that makes 11 and 2, that's 13 elevenths is what we really have there. Get rid of that guy. 13 elevenths minus 10 elevenths is 3 elevenths. 6 minus 9, nope. 16 minus 9 is 7. Oh, I guess it's just 16 minus 9. There we go. And the strongest one is negative, so negative 7 and 3 elevenths. Good.